Good evening, guys. It's 5:38 p.m. Today is what? Wednesday, right? Even I don't remember the days nowadays. I'm home all the time. So Wednesday, October 11th. So today we have a PPI, right? We had a PPI. So and FOMC minute at 2 p.m. So tomorrow we have a CPI also, so we will stay neutral till Friday morning, so Wednesday and Thursday we will stay neutral, and going into Friday morning we will pick the direction, on that day, whether it's a bullish or bearish. Okay, same concept as yesterday. Basically, as long as price is above preferred or aggressive buyers area in both NQ and ES, we will stay neutral bullish, right? Neutral with bullish flavor, right? So neutral bullish. Below those areas, we will become neutral bearish. Same story as yesterday. See, if price goes to backup sellers area or preferred sellers area and it does a fail breakout there, we can short because of neutrality, but we have to wait for the setup. Break above those area and hold equal to you can go long right from there at pullback, right? And then NQ will either hold 330 350 for sellers, or if it doesn't hold, then breaks above it, then it will go there. Okay, so tomorrow watch this level. Okay, if it goes up, this is the level. ES 44 14 20 or 06 05 for sellers to hold below. Either seller is going to do that today, or if it breaks above it, then it is going to go here. Okay, so let's go here. So 330 350, this is the area, right? Either is going to hold it below. If it breaks it, it will go to 550 or so, correct? Basically break above this. Now yes, right, either is going to hold this, or 05 or 14 stay below it, or if it goes above this, it is going all the way up to 44.60 max for the day, right? So tomorrow watch this level for the upside. Okay, now how do we trade today, right? So question was, how do we trade now, right? So since it was PPI at 8:30, you can see they defended preferred sellers area during PPI, right, which is this 329. That was our pink line, became PPI high. Price went down to our dream numbers, dotted lines to the T almost, and then bounce. See, when dream number holds it, right, and pink line is also holding as for sellers, this one for buyers, it is difficult to trade in RTH. When going into RTH, it will be difficult. You cannot trade in this area. Okay, so then even before open, it tried to break out about this and it failed, right? So now it opened right around near PPI high. So you can't do anything here. Okay, now the up move started from PPI high, okay, which is right around here, and then it just went up, right? So remember, we are not doing anything in this area, correct? Now it went up and it closed all the way 363. So remember, I said above 330 350 in pre-market notes, it can go to 550 also, right? 500 550 somewhere. Now the question is, do you want to go long here at 365 and target 550 500, or you want to wait for a price to flush down and then go long, right? You have to decide based on your risk reward scenario. Okay, I paused the video as usual. I get a call always, right? Whenever I do video, whatever time it is, my wife always calls me, because she leaves the work around same time pretty much, But anyways, so we were here, right? So now the question was, when it pushed up here, right? The question is, do you want to go long here? Yeah, so let's check ES where it was. It was ES was at 09, which is right here, right? So about 05. So I know ES has this resistance also, right? It has to clear that first. So it doesn't make sense to go long in ES right here, right? Because of this, and it is too aggressive, right? You need based on risk reward perspective, right? So your risk is very high when you go long here. Slight dip here, you have to put your stop right here, you know, or even below this. See, so too much stop loss, right? So that's why you can't go long here. Same thing with NQ. NQ can technically, let's say, right from the next candle, it can pull back here all the way to the low and then go higher. So your stop, if you go long here, it has to be either here or here. See, so too much, you know, very wide stop loss. Especially when on the news day, you don't want to keep that much stop, knowing that tomorrow is CPI also, price can technically come down and ping pong entire day, you know, doesn't go anywhere. So now you understand why not take a long here. Okay, so that thing is out of the picture. Now if you cannot take long here, can you short? Now short, as remember I said, either backup sellers area or preferred sellers area. You can short if there is a setup. So now price is close to backup sellers area pretty much here, and this was yesterday's high. See, I didn't draw a line here, but this was yesterday's high, right? So this is your backup sellers area in a way, you know. Now yesterday's high in ES was way up here, right? So now since ES was middle of nowhere, I don't want to touch it, right? So that's why there is no short in ES. But NQ was at yesterday's high, ES was away from yesterday's high. So it's kind of a divergence. NQ is reaching yesterday's high, ES is not. So it's a divergence, right? Now, so that's a number one thing, divergence. Price is exhausted, right? We cannot take long. We can take a short if there is a setup, right? Only an experienced person can see the setup here, otherwise you will miss it. Okay, so the way, now why take a short here? Just because of divergence you take a short here and expect that price will come down all the way down here? No, answer is no. Okay, so what is the answer then? Answer is, it is exhausted, that's step number one. It is a divergence, step number two. Okay, third step was, you have to go back here. So there was a short here yesterday, you know, so and this was coming like this, not expected price move on a trend day. When everything is pointing up, it's a trend day scenario. When you see this, many people got trapped here. All the longs, they got trapped here, right there, and it's a surprise down move. Okay, so these guys are trapped, assuming, let's say, if they are holding it still, praying to God that, hey, please come back, right? On that day, it did not come back up, so all the day traders lost money here. Whoever is a swing trader, they know that there is a PPI tomorrow and CPI day after, there is a likelihood price may come back up, so they are holding it, right? Now watch, if they are holding it, if they are praying that, okay, if by chance PPI, during PPI CPI price comes here, at least, you know, I would bail out my position and then I will reevaluate, you know, that is the whole idea. So you have to mark down this area, you know. So basically price started the down move actually from here and then touched here, then went down, right? So let's draw a line here. These two lines basically initiated this down move, correct? Now hold on, and this is where actually the sell off came. right? Now watch. So in Discord, when we are watching this price right here, when it touched, right, I said right here, I said watch 370. Okay, right here I said watch 370. Okay, then price went down. Okay, so we are watching it. Now you understand why this line I drew it here. So I didn't keep it on my chart because I don't want to clutter it, but then you can see it. So I said watch 370, then touched it here, came down, now it went up, right? So let me report this. It touched here yesterday's high, went above it by a point or 3 point. At that time ES was divergent, right? So step number 1, 2 you already know. Now 370 is your step 3, right? So I said draw a line at 370. Okay, so and you can see it here, price went up right here 370, did it got rejection, then 357, see that this line, it touched it and bounced. Now you know these are the last set of buyers here. Okay, there are buyers from here, buyers from now here, and they took out 370, correct? At this point there will be a breakout buyers here, right here. Okay, now 1, 2, 3 sets of buyers aggressively buying, right, knowing that tomorrow is CPI and this is too aggressive, correct? Now we are watching 370, which is this level. Then it came down like this, right? See, it didn't even go above yesterday's high. See, second candle open there and dropped all the way down here. See, this drop itself, right, is telling you the story, because look, it closed not only below this but also this line also, where initially it started, right, yesterday. Now it poked all the way down here, and then look where it came up. It closed right at this 370 basically. What's the next candle? Open, went up, see this line, resistance, similar concept, see here 383, went up, next candle act as a resistance, here act as a resistance, right here I shorted it, right there. I actually shorted on this candle actually right here, so, and you can check my Twitter, there is a screenshot there already. So this was my live trade. Okay, so I put 2 trades there, one live, one sim. This was my live trade. So I think couple of members took a trade below this area. I took this here, they took it here, after seeing confirmation. Now if you took a trade here, now where is the target? Target is, you have to watch this first. Okay, technically it can come back here and then bounce also, so you have to watch here in a smaller time frame. If it once it clears that, now it will go all the way here. Then now you have to keep an eye on ES, where ES is at that point. Based on the ES you can take exit. So I took my exit right at 317, right here, because 952 ES was, where was ES? Here, morning low, right? See, I don't want to mess around with ES. NQ was all the way down here, right, near morning low. ES was also near morning low, but here look at ES, how many times it bounced from here, right? So it can come down and fill the gap, possible, and I can hold my NQ, but why bother, right? Anyway, the whole idea was reversal of this. Now this could be a good location for somebody else who wants to go long, right? So bail out here, okay, because of ES. Now here there was another trade which a member took it, right here, 2 members. Okay, so see here 357, same concept here, down, up, resistance, and then down, plus down to this low, and you are done. That's it. I only take one trade for the day, right? Few points and I'm done. 370 to 317, right? Almost 50 plus point, good enough, right? Now what? Now stop trading for the day and observe, learn the price action. So after that we stopped trading, right? But now I was watching price action. So here ES finally break down and held the breakdown point here, right? And then it went down to here. We were watching all this thing, and then it touched here. See, this was a short here. So this short I put it in Discord. I also gave it in Discord while I was talking. I said somebody can take a short at 02, put a stop at 04, 2-point stop, and target 93, which is this gap fill, which is right here. There was a trade. I literally gave it in Discord while talking, and I said it's a 1-4 risk reward trade right there. Okay, so what was the time? 10:06 or 5, which is right here. NQ was right around here. After breaking below, it went down. It couldn't touch the dream number, pulling back. So it was like matching up with ES. Okay, then it touched dream number, which is this, to the T, and it bounced. At this point your day is screwed up. That means you're not supposed to trade after this line onwards, 10-16 onwards. No matter whatever happens, both parties are active. That's all it means. Okay, now this is still a poor location for me. See, my ideal location was aggressive buyers area, which is this. This is where I highlighted it, right? Now we know preferred sellers area. Price failed to hold down, hold here, right? And now this dream number is responding, but it's supposed to come here then, because this is a good location. So, but anyway, and ES was filling the gap at the time, around 10-19, right? So which is around this time. So gap fill with, there was still a bullish disconnect in AD. However, AD was trending down, but it was a bullish disconnect. So there was a long setup also here, which I didn't take it anyway. So anyway, so bias defended it. Okay, once again price went up here, same area. See, at 02, 04 stop loss idea right here, same trade. See here again they defend, but we are not trading, we are watching. See here again, at that time NQ was all the way up here, again back to the top, while ES was here. Again it's a divergence, right? Now at this point it's a do or die, because now the whole idea was here was we took that short because stuck buyers from yesterday bailing out. That was the idea. Now at that point in Discord I also said it's only stuck buyers. I don't know whether it's a new sellers came in. Now when it went up here, at that time when you see this response, that's where the new set of sellers came in. They shorted it. Okay, that's why it went down. So now knowing this fact, when price went through this area again, right, you can technically take a short here and here. So this short also you can see it in Discord, sorry, in Twitter, that screenshot, you will see this short also. That was my SIM account. Okay, 306 or 304, and then I took a profit here, right, because it was like 1 o'clock, I was ready to go to lunch, right? And then at the same time before leaving I put a long here also, somewhere here, at 288 or so, 281 or so. You can see it in my Twitter account, that screenshot. And then I was planning to put one long here also, but I said, you know what, well, let me go for a lunch first, let this trade works out, So, but this is where at 12 o'clock also you can see that in a Twitter also, that message that I put it at 12:12, saying in order to attract buyers, see, this is all garbage buyers, real buyers are here. I said, they are in the aggressive buyers area. So ideally you want to see NQ coming down here to attract buyers. That is what the statement I put it. and ES 80s, which is 80, this area. Okay, so ES went below 80, right, and while NQ was touched here, then NQS ping pong here, and then ES break out back into 80s, above 80s, right. That's where it's a failed breakdown in ES idea, okay, not confirmed, it's idea. And NQ bounced like this. This was a confirmation. Now, so remember I put a trade here at 288. This was the time to actually, if I was here, I would have initiated a long here instead of here, because I had to go, right. I put it here, but actual trade I should have put it here if I was here, you know, this was a long. Then you slowly manage the position, right. So then, you know, around this time FOMC meeting minutes was also there, right. So then price bounced after FOMC minute. It took out this sellers, first of all, this sellers, this sellers, this sellers, all of them are out right here, and this one also, right. So now 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 kind of intraday sellers are out. Now what? Now if they are out, look at this, 1 2 3 4 5 times sellers defended this area, right. So during FOMC, after FOMC, you can see here, so it's all about sellers and buyers here, right, nothing else. So you have to watch and read it. See, I covered all this top, right. Now look, slice through it and then pull back right into this area. This is your long, okay. And ES did the same thing right here, see that, that's it. And look at the momentum right down after FOMC. Look at the momentum, totally upside, right. So that's what's your FOMC long. Now you target what? At least this high, and if that is taken out, you can add more, right. Take a profit here, then you wait. Price is trying to go down, go down, go down. It couldn't go down, right. Then it came up, took out this Globex high also, 345. That was a Globex high. See here, by 2-3 points. Okay, then it got rejection. Fine, it came down, right. But look at the highs here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, right. So again do the same exercise. See, price held it, back up, you go long. See, typically I don't go long here, right, because it's a risk reward thing, correct. But now price is in the upward momentum after the news, and it took out all these guys, right. Now if it moves higher, most likely it will go to the high of the day, you know, it's a news driven stuff, you know. So that's why you see this, right. So that's how you pick up the longs, you know. And that's pretty much it. Now tomorrow, you know, the max, where it can go or where it can come down also, you know. So, and that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you tomorrow.